Hello. Happy Thursday, guys. I am Tiana Nichelle. I have weekly conversations about life, love, um, and yeah, I'm an empowerment coach, serial entrepreneur. Um, I will help you to transform your mind so that you can have better relationships and a better life. Hello. So, today's conversation is blessings, miracles, and manifestations. And so, this is actually the season of my life that I titled Blessings, Miracles, and Manifestations. But this is something that I want to speak into you all's life. Because there's so many things that are happening and it's happening quickly. Like things that I have prayed for that I have seen come to fruition quickly for other people and for myself. And so I'm not going to be on here that long. I'm not going to do the whole hour conversation. But I just wanted to talk to you all about getting in the mindset of expectation, being in expectation of everything that you pray for happening before your eyes, so that you don't have to wait. You're not going to have to wait a year, 2 years, 3 years, that in this season that you are going to see the manifestation of the things that you pray for, whether it be healing for your body or healing for someone else, or you need extra money, praying for a better job, or whatever it is. Get prepared. A lot of times we receive things and we ain't even prepared. We looking like, okay, what's going on? Get prepared for everything that you pray for. You have to get into a mindset of believing what you ask for. A lot of times we get into the mindset because we've experienced so many hard seasons. We get into the mindset where we don't even believe that the things that we have been praying for is actually going to happen. But let me tell you, it is. So you need to get into receiving mode, that everything that you have prayed for will happen in this season of your life. Whatever you speak will happen in this season of your life. That is why you need to be careful with your words. Whatever you say in this season is going to manifest. It really is. If you are looking for a change in your relationship, your marriage, in your household, you need to pray. Get on your knees and pray. I'm telling you this because I have seen some things happen, okay? So get to praying, talking to God, building a relationship with God. I'm going to tell you that once you do that, and I'm gonna say this, don't think that you got to do all of these different things in order to have God to hear you. You don't think that you got to get all of your ducks in a row. You got to be a perfect person. You got to, do all of these different things, because with the relationship, with talking to him, things will start to change for you anyway. So start talking to God about your situation. Start telling him what your needs are, even though he knows your needs, but he needs you to say it out your own mouth. He needs you to come to him like a child goes to their parent, because God, I look at God like my father. Like a child goes to their parent and asks for what they need. That's what you need to be doing, because I'm telling you that the things that you want are going to manifest. I know that before I've had conversations that were like tapping into your potential, and I've talked about relationships and different things like that. When I tell you, I have in the last few months, and the prayers that I pray for other people, for myself, for family, for friends, child, stuff has shifted, has happened. So I'm telling you, it is real. It is real. people's whole lives have changed. That's all I'm going to say. So you need to get prepared and get into receiving mode to receive whatever it is that God has for you. Whatever it is that you've been asking and praying for. And even just get into receiving mode for your business, for because here's the other part. People will pray for miracles and all of these different things for their businesses and then go into a whole imposter syndrome where you like, is this really happening? Is this really? And then you start doubting, and then that doubt set in, and stuff start going a little left when your doubt set in. So you got to have faith. You're going to have to have faith. You're going to have to ask God to help you to have faith. And I'm telling you this even from my own experience where I had to, and I'm going to tell you, I talked about that book, Crazy Faith, with Michael Todd on another conversation. But y'all need to get that book for real, yo. Like, it will restore your faith. If your faith was ever lost, if you did not have faith, you will have faith after you read that book. And if you was questioning some things, it will make you stronger. That's all I'm going to say. That book is amazing because it talks about the process of having faith and like starting off with small faith, which is fine, but not wavering from what you believe. And that's very key when you're asking for something, because a lot of times we ask for stuff, but then because we're double-minded in what we're asking for, one minute we have faith in what we're saying, and then the next minute we're like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna happen, and then you wind up. So that energy shift, because even for those who are not really like into God, even though I believe in God, but even still, the energy that you putting out into the atmosphere still comes back, and that energy don't know where to shift when you are saying you want this here, but then you speak against it here, or you have faith in it at one point, but then you like, nah. So then it's like it's held up in limbo. That's how I'm gonna put it. It's held up in limbo. So you have to be 100% sure of what you want for yourself in this season. If it is to, know what it is that you're supposed to be doing, you need to ask for that. But know that the answer is going to come. Like here, and it's the other part. God uses people to answer prayers. A lot of the times we think that it's gonna come and fall out the sky. That's not necessarily true. It's like he'll send somebody to give you an answer to something that you've been praying for. Or that situation would transform in front of your eyes. I'm not going to put... I have to get permission from my friend to actually tell this story. But when I do, I have an awesome story to tell you about some things that transformed. Like... never before, okay? But it was because of the unwavering faith and the prayers that went forth. So that's all I'm gonna say. But like in this season of your life, in this year, in these next few months, probably next few days or weeks or whatever, you need to be prepared for what you are asking for. Get prepared, because it's gonna happen. I'm believing that all of you are going to get everything that you have ever prayed for in your life. I'm sorry, guys. Hello, how are you? I did not say hello. I'm sorry. You're going to get it. It is yours. You just have to believe that it's yours. Believe this is your season for blessings, miracles, and manifestations. I'm just telling you, like, God is so awesome. It's not even funny. He has moved and shifted so many things that I just can't, like, I can't believe it. So I wanted to get on here and tell you all to get prepared for your own blessings, okay? Your own miracles to happen, your situations to turn around, for your life to be transformed. Um, Pray for a renewal of mind. Pray for everything that you pray for. I'm telling you, it's going to manifest itself. So you need to go ahead and do that. Do not sit and wait. Don't think about it twice. Don't be like, but yeah, you know, I got to do all of these things in order for God to hear me. No, boo-boo, you don't. When you put it out there, he hear you. He hear you when you talk to him. He hear you when you pray. He hear you. Okay? And it's so real that even if you don't even have a belief in God, the way that it's set up, though, the universe hear you. Okay? Everything in the atmosphere is gonna hear whatever you say. So whatever come out of your mouth, is going to happen before your eyes. So really be intentional about that, and get prepared. Are you really prepared? That's the next question. So you prayed. For some of you, you prayed. Are you really prepared for what's going to transform in your life? Are you going to get it and fumble it? Some of y'all, you get stuff, you ask God for money, and then here in comes a check, a $10,000 check, $5,000 check, and then you blow through it. You have to be a good steward over whatever it is that you ask for. If you ask for that thing in order to get more blessings, you have to be a good steward over whatever it is that you have gotten already, because you cannot get blessed from fumbling every time you get something. It's not gonna happen like that, because it's like, okay, well, why would I keep giving you? That's like your kid. If you give your kid something because they ask for it, and then let's just say you give them money, they blow through it, or you give them food, they waste it. Something that simple. It's the same thing. You're gonna be like, I ain't about to give you, because you're gonna waste it. Be a good steward over whatever it is that you have received, so that you can receive more. And keep your mind open, keep your heart open. Yes, because a lot of the relationships that you all have been asking for is gonna manifest in this season. And some of y'all need to check y'all inboxes and y'all DMs, because some of them people is in your inboxes and your DMs. I'm not talking about the crazy, so you're gonna have to ask God to show you, like, clearly who that person is. But a lot of them people might be in your inboxes and your DMs, okay? So you might have to go ahead, sis, go ahead, bro, and look in them inboxes and them DMs, because the person that you supposed to marry might be in them inboxes and DMs. That's what I'm gonna say. But all of the things, those relationships, those businesses, those opportunities, I just pray that the doors open for you, that you get everything that you have been asking for, that you are prepared and you won't fumble it. Don't fumble it. Do not mess it up because of you getting in your own way. I pray that you all remove all blocks so that you can receive everything that is for you. Okay? That is all that I was going to say today. I was going to come on here and give you a whole full live. I just wanted you to be prepared for your blessings and your miracles. Get prepared for them to manifest. That's it. So I just want you all to have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. And we'll talk about, actually, join me on the podcast, my podcast, Empower Society Podcast. I just thought about it. I'm actually going to upload a new episode tomorrow. But if you have not listened to previous episodes, go to your Spotify and it's on there. If you are looking for daily inspiration, motivation, please go to my app, Empower Society. Download the app in Google Play and your Apple App Store. And I give you daily inspirational messages, empowerment messages, motivational messages. It's actually centered around giving, it has a directory of services for individuals with Down syndrome and other abilities. So there are different businesses and organizations in there for them, for parents and families, caretakers. And so if you are interested in even getting your business listed, you can email me at contact@empowersociety21.org. Also, this month is Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month. It is also World Down Syndrome Day on the 21st. And so, what I would like to do is to be able to give away some hygiene products. Also give away some, I would like to give some families some money because I have a few families who are in need. They need things like furniture. So if you all know somebody who could donate some furniture to a few families. If you all know someone who is offering housing, or you know of some programs that there are, because I have some mothers who are in need. They have children with disabilities, and they are in need of housing. So if you all have some information, please, you can DM me, you can inbox me if you know someone with that information. Don't do it if you all are not serious now, because this is some serious stuff. So I need people that are going to give information on housing, because I have some mothers who have children with disabilities that need housing, that need furniture, that need like cooking utensils and things like that, stuff for their apartments, bedding, yeah. So also you can donate. So go to empowersociety21.org. You can donate for World Down Syndrome Day, and that will actually help towards this same cause, because I would like to help these mothers be able to live, because no mother should be looking at homelessness with a child with a disability, knowing that, you know, a lot of them have different medical issues and all of this kind of stuff. So it's a little harder to me when you have a child with a disability, and you're bouncing from place to place trying to figure out what you are going to do. So I would like to sow into their lives. So I would just ask that you all would donate. And if you all know any programs that they can apply to housing, and it's not going to be like a bunch of red tape, because that's the other part. A lot of these programs have a lot of red tape, and it's a little bit more complicated for them. They are on very small incomes. So whatever you can do would be helpful. Furniture, hygiene products, and whatever housing assistance, knowledge, or if you yourself have something, maybe we can figure out how to get them into a place or something. So just reach out to me, please, so that I can help these women be able to have a place to call home with their child that has a disability. And it's quite a few that are displaced because of the way that the economy is going. So I'm just asking for some assistance with that. For those of you who don't know, I do have a nonprofit organization, Empower Society. So this is where this is coming from. And that is a part of that for World Down Syndrome Day. I would like to pour into their lives, sow into their lives. So if you know anything, please share. Thank you. That is very much so appreciated. Like, if you know anybody, anybody that can help, yeah, because these women definitely need housing, definitely. But there are some who have gotten some housing through a program, but they don't have any furniture, they don't have any beds. Yeah, so we need furniture too. Whatever you can do, thank you so much. Don't forget to download Empower Society app so you can get daily empowerment messages. If you want to be added to the app, you have an organization that caters to individuals with disabilities. You want to be added to the app as a business or organization, please email me at contact@empowersociety21.org so you can be added to the directory. And with that, I pray that you have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'm going to pray for you that you receive all of the things that God has for you. I hope that you go to Him tonight in your quiet time and pray for all of the things that you need and the things that you want, because He will give you the desires of your heart. So with that, you all have a beautiful night. Don't forget to tune into the podcast tomorrow, Empower Society podcast on Spotify. There will be a new episode. So I will talk to you later.